Greetings and salutations. Greetings and salutations, y'all. Okay, I just recorded like 30 minutes of a video and was not recording the whole time. So we got to start this whole party over again. And that's all right, y'all, because take two is usually a better take. So let's go ahead and start today off with an affirmation. Universe, creator, spirit guides, please give us, the collective, an affirmation for this Wednesday morning. Greetings, y'all. Happy Wednesday. Universe, creator, spirit guides, give us an affirmation for this day. There we go. We get emotions. Actually, I'm going to read both of these. We get emotions and acceptance. The first one we get is emotions. I am a human being that has emotions. Feeling is a part of life, and negative emotions that I encounter are welcome. However, I will simply acknowledge them and let them pass. I will not hold on to these thoughts, but intentionally release them as they come. The second card we get is acceptance. To have total acceptance of others, I must first gain full acceptance of myself. So I allow myself to live as me, not how I want others to perceive me. Nothing I do is upsetting, embarrassing, or intolerable. I am simply me, and that is good enough. All right, y'all. Those were some powerful words. Let's go ahead and pull an oracle card for this morning. Universe, creator, spirit guides, please give us an oracle to meditate on. And we get air, number 28. We get the right side up triangle with the line through the top. This is air. Air, logical, critical thinking, facts, information, research, and reasoning are required at this time. You may also need more information before proceeding. Drawing this card asks you to call on the element of air for help, to help you in finding healthy solutions, healthy resolutions. Meditate with this symbol to call on more of the air element in your life. Enhance logical thought and inspire new ideas. Use incense, channel, writing, and journaling to enhance the power of this element. The symbol is air alchemy. This is the alchemical symbol for air. Namaste, y'all. Namaste. Remember, every day, learn something new. Expand your horizons. Guys, this is what this time is about. Expansion, about growth. All right, let's go ahead and get into these questions. My first question is from Denny. Denny asks, Denny says, an F-35 pilot ejected and the jet is missing. Denny would like to know, will the F-35 jet plane be found? Universe creator, spirit guides, please answer this question. Will the F-35 fighter plane that the pilot ejected out of, will the plane be found? Yes or no? Yes, the wreckage of that plane will be found, Denny. Yes, the plane will be found. If it has not already been found, the plane will be found. And I kind of feel like it's already been found. My next question from Denny, is about Ken Paxton's karma. Now, Ken Paxton, the AG of Texas, was just acquitted of all the charges against him. Ken Paxton is a criminal element in Texas. Part of the reason of everything that is going wrong there. Part of the reason in keeping incompetent people employed. Denny would like to know, what is Ken Paxton's karma? Universe creator, spirit guides, please tell us. What is Ken Paxton's karma? What? Hold on, before my cards get all flipped over. Here we go. What is Ken Paxton's karma? The first thing I want y'all to know is Ken Paxton is not out of the woods yet. He may be out of the woods from Texas, but he is not out of the woods from the DOJ, and that's what I'm feeling. First card Ken Paxton gets is the Three of Swords, the heartache card. Okay? Yeah. He got his little slap on the wrist. The Senate in Texas said, no, nothing to see here. Our boy did nothing. This is the good old boys club. This is the good old boys club. Ken Paxton may be out of the woods in Texas, but he is not out of the woods as far as Department of Justice is concerned. Ken Paxton is being looked at. Ken Paxton, everything that he is doing is being examined. Ken Paxton is going to be indicted and he is going to be brought in and charged on a whole bunch of crimes against humanity. Texas, no, is not going to do anything to Ken Paxton, but he is not out of the woods. Ken Paxton is going to he is going to face all of his karma. Everything that he has been working for, he is going to get. Okay? This is his karma. His karma is coming to him. Don't worry about Kim Paxton. Okay? He is being looked at by the DOJ. They are going to indict him and they are going to be successful in removing this carbuncle from the behind of society. Okay, y'all don't worry about Ken Paxton. Don't worry about none of these despots. Their own karma, their very own karma is coming after them. And the one thing that we must do as a collective, and I am serious, guys, we have to learn how to let go. Stop wondering, stop waiting, stop wishing to see the downfall of someone else. Let karma handle karma's business. All right? The thing that we must be aware of right now, and I'm going to keep saying this, stop worrying about what other people are doing because everything that is going on right now doesn't have anything to do with them. Everything in life right now has to do with us. So if you're worried about what somebody else is doing in their life and you're not working on fixing the things that are broken within yourself, then you're going about this whole thing the wrong way. Everything that we need to do starts and ends with us. We need to look in the mirror and change our mindset. We need to look in the mirror and be accountable for the things that we have done. Not to be pointing fingers and be worried about what somebody else has done or whether or not they are going to experience their own karma. Guys, we are in the most changing time there is. And I know that this is all exciting and scary and we want to know everything. Just know this. Keep this close to your heart. People who do evil to other people will receive their due. They always do. Okay? So don't hold your breath waiting for something to happen to old Donnie Boy or Ken Paxton or any of these criminals. Just know that it will happen. Okay? But understand that this whole aura that we are under, this distraction that we are under right now, is to keep us from looking at ourselves. Okay, all of these distractions are going on to keep us from working on ourselves. They want us nitpicking at other people. They want us hating our neighbor. Understand, once you understand and realize that the game is to keep us away from each other, to keep us from joining up. When you understand that, then you can see everything that's going on. Okay, so Ken Paxton, don't worry about him. Don't worry about Ken Paxton. He will, everything that he has done, he is going to have to account for. My next question from Denny would like to know, what will James Comer's karma be? So we got two more of these, James Comer and Steve Mnuchin. Okay? James Comer, all of these people, all these despots, universe, uh, spirit guides, tarot, creator, please tell us what is James Comer's karma? What does he have to? Oh goodness, uh, James Comer is at the end of whatever he is doing. I don't have jail here for Comer, but I have death and I have a partnership. So what I'm feeling is whatever James Comer, whoever he was linked up with, that relationship has come to an end. James Comer is afraid of this relationship coming to an end because this puts his cheese in the wind. James Comer is looking to have to move. He's looking to have to change either what his talking points are, or he's going to have to change his whole, the way that he is talking about something. And all of this goes back to 45 January 6th and all of that. This has to do with DJ T. Okay, Comer committed treason for entertainment purposes only, y'all. Comer committed treason, and his cheese is about to be snatched off of his little biscuit. James Comer is worried. He is worried because he is not up for the fight. He does not want to go through all this legal stuff. Comer, the end. All I can say about James Comer is that an end is coming for him, a big end. We've got the Page of Pentacles. This is a young person coming forward with messages about money, messages about money. That's where James Comer, that's where this is it. Okay, James Comer, what is worrying him about him having to change his position, having to rework everything that he has been doing. And guys, I have to say it that way. Comer is about to lose. I want to say protection. His protection is coming to an end, and it is leaving in the form of a person. Somebody has changed, and it's going to force Comer to have to change along with it. The narrative that he is spitting is no longer going to be reasonable or make sense. Comer is in trouble. Comer is in trouble. He is going to have to make some moves that are going to be embarrassing for him. And that's all I can say about James Comer. If you want to watch it, he's going to be double talking, backtracking, changing the narrative about where he was and who he is. All right. The next one is Steve Mnuchin. Steve Mnuchin was over our money. And a lot of where we are today financially is because of Steve Mnuchin. So, Tarot Universe Creator Spirit Guides, please tell us what is Steve Mnuchin's karma. Oh, we got riches. And oh, goodness gracious. Okay, okay, y'all. All right. Steve Mnuchin, Mr. Rich Man, stole for entertainment purposes only. Robbed. I'm going to just put it like that. He took everything that was not nailed down. He stole so much from our coffers, enriched himself, lined his pockets, lined the pockets of his wealthy friends. Yes, he did. This is all going to come out. Mnuchin is anxious about this. He is anxious about this. Everything that he had going on is about to be uprooted, tipped over. That is why everything is going to take so long. There were so many crimes being committed while DJT was the president. Mnuchin was stealing money, shuffling money just around. There are literally, they were doing dirty things with money. And this is not going to help them because the digital dollar, they stole paper money. They're not going to be able to transfer that into digital money. So all that paper money, they're going to be trying to spend real quick. Real quick. Steve Mnuchin, there's a whole lot coming after him. He's been sitting there sitting on all this money, but now he's got to find a place for it because he ain't going to be able to move it in a couple of weeks. He's going to be stuck sitting on all that cash that is not just going to be worth nothing. Their own system is going to catch them in their money laundering deeds. This is a great question, Denny. Okay, Steve Mnuchin is sitting on a whole bunch of cash that he is not going to be able to transfer to digital currency. Him sitting on all this cash is going to get him caught. It is going to get him caught because he is going to be just spending, just crazy, giving money away and spending, just frivolity because he's not going to be able to keep that money and to use it. He's got to use that paper money before that paper money has no value. I feel like Steve Mnuchin is about to visit Vegas and he going to bring a whole party with him. Yes, Steve Mnuchin is coming to Vegas. They've got to offload money. They've got to get rid of cash. They've got to get rid of dirty cash. So there's going to be a great big old money laundering scheme. If y'all watching him, see where he goes. Atlantic City, down there in Mississippi, or right over here in Las Vegas, or any of the Native American gaming casinos. Yes, he's going to be spending a whole lot of money trying to get rid of it. My next question is from Must Be Heard. Must Be Heard asks, will Jack Smith be successful with putting a gag order on 45? Ooh, I kind of feel like that's a great big old no, but let's go ahead and ask Tarot, Universe Creator, Spirit Guides. Will Jack Smith be successful with his gag order on 45? Yes or no? First card out is the anxiety. But we got the star and the world, and there's Donald's card. Yes, yes. Jack, Jack Smith is gonna be successful and keep making Donnie keep his mouth shut about certain things, not about everything, because Donnie's gonna spit venom as often as he can. but he's going to be much more careful in what venom he spits because now things got serious. So must be heard? Yes. Uh, Jack Smith will be successful with his gag order on 45. My next question, was COVID planted on or unleashed on the population to eliminate people? This is a great question. And guys, I mean, we know they said that it escaped through from some kind of bat to a food stall, and that's how we got it. But let's just ask Taro, was COVID, was this unleashed on the population to change the population, to eliminate people? Was COVID unleashed on us to change the numbers of how many people are on this planet? Yes or no? Yes. First card out. Yes. And karma. This is the karma card. Yes. This was a whole plan. This was a whole plan. This was the phase. This was a phase in the rollout of the New World Order. My next question is from Debbie Brady. Debbie wants to know, do I see Kamala Harris assuming the presidency before the 24 election or soon after? Yes or no? And guys, we've already read on this. So Taro has already told us that Kamala Harris will be our first black female president. So let's ask Taro, will Kamala Harris assume the presidency before the 24 election or soon after? Yes or no? We got that one came back up. So we got an end here, the final card of the throw. We've got the 10 of Cups, the happy family. So this is a yes as well. So yes, Kamala is going to assume the presidency. We've got, will this happen before or after the 24 election? I'm drawing a clarifier. Before, yes card for before, no card for after. No card. It will be after the 2024 election. So after the 2024 election, Kamala Harris will assume the presidency. So what that is saying is that Kamala Harris and Joe Biden and Kamala Harris will win the 24 election. And then after the election is said and done, Kamala Harris will assume the presidency shortly thereafter. My next question is from Shay Shay. Shay Shay would like to know what happened to the black teens, girls and boys, who have been coming up missing from Cleveland since May. What happened to all these children who have come up missing in the Cleveland area? Universe, Creator, Spirit Guides, please speak freely through me. Tell me what happened to those children who went missing in the Cleveland area this year. These children were taken. These black children, these children were kidnapped, taken, moved, trafficked. And I feel like these children, guys, these children are being led away by black people. Okay, the ones who are stealing these children, These children are looking at them. The people that are taking them look like them. That's why these children aren't seeing that these people are dangerous. People in Cleveland, the people who are kidnapping these children are black men. And they are getting the children to trust them, to just come over and talk to them. They're playing music. They're in places to where the kids are. And the kids are looking at them as if these people are not dangerous. These people are talking these children right into the vehicle with them. Let's go party. Let's go smoke a J. Let's go have some fun. These are, and guys, there are young people involved. Oh gosh, this has so much Ghislaine Maxwell on it. But these children are being led away. These children are being lured away because they are not seeing the people who are luring them away as being a danger. Okay? Oh my goodness, guys. And these children, a lot of one of the men that is drawing these children away is known to a lot of children in Cleveland. I want to say this is some type of an influencer, somebody that may have their own show, maybe some type of a local rap artist, somebody who has something that they are drawing these children away, and these children are not ever even sensing that they are in danger. They are being lured away, and they are being lured away by people of color, and they are being, guys, this is human trafficking. They are being sold into slavery. These children are being trafficked, but they are being finessed by an adult person, a young adult person who knows exactly what they're doing, and they have some kind of a, I want to say they're a musician or they're some type of an influencer. They're playing music, they have a sharp car, they dress well, and they are telling these kids that you can have all of this, you can come hang with us. And these kids are trusting them, and these kids are being abducted. These children who are being taken are being selected. Whew. My next question is from J Rock. J Rock says, I enjoy hydroponic gardening. Is hydroponic food good, even though it's not grown in the sun or in the soil? Is consuming hydroponic foods good? This is an excellent question, J Rock. And I want to say right off the top of my head that yes, it is good. And please continue doing what you're doing. Um, but let's go ahead and ask Tarot, Universe Creator Spirit Guides, is hydroponic farming an acceptable uh, way of growing our food? Is hydroponic food healthy for our bodies? Yes or no? Here we go. Yes. Yes, J Rock. Yes, it is. Yes, it absolutely is. Here we go. Here are the answers. J Rock, continue to do your hydroponic gardening. Yes, yes. Do not allow yourself to be worried about it. Yes, just make sure that you are using the cleanest water that you can use for your hydroponic gardening. Yes, hydroponic gardening is good for the food that you grow and is good for your body. My next question is from Gretchen P. Gretchen asks, is BRICS a good thing since it's bringing non-European nations together to fight intrinsic racism? Should we be cheering on BRICS or should we be afraid of BRICS? Okay, y'all, like I said, first things first, Make sure you learn something new every day. And by this, knowing how World War One and World War Two came into being is very important. How many of y'all knew that World War One was started because of Africa? How many of y'all knew that? How many of y'all knew that World War One, the only reason that there was a world war, the First World War, that all these European nations started fighting each other and blowing each other up, was because of Africa, because they had went into Africa, went in, just colonized Africa, went in there and was just dividing it up. And Berlin got the short end of the stick and got mad and said, no, we're going to fight you for this. And boom, that was the beginning of World War One. This is why they do not want you to know anything about critical race theory, because if you knew, you would understand. And if you understood, then you would see the evil of these men. World War One was fought over Africans, so was World War Two. Okay? Understand. Once you understand why are the African people, why do they try to keep us silent? Why do they try to take everything from our land? Why do they lie about everything that has to do with the African diaspora? Even the map showing Africa as being, even though even on the map it's the biggest, but in contrast to what it is, they shrunk Africa to make white people believe that Africa is not the largest landmass on this continent, that everything here came, originated from there, that you could put every nation inside of Africa and there still be room left over. Understand that we have been lied to. Understand we have been visually lied to and we have been auditorily lied to. Why? That's the question that you have to ask. Why? Why do they want to keep the black man down? What is it about the black man that is so scary that they had to change our whole everything to make us forget who we are? Could it be that we have some type of connection? Could it be that our pineal gland, which connects us to the ether, is so powerful that maybe we could affect reality? Ask yourself, is this why they poison us with fluoride, to make sure that they cut off our connection to the ether? Ask yourself why. Why would they break our antenna so that we can't call on reinforcements? That's why. And understand this, because I'm going to say it because it's happening now. Nibiru is right there. If you look like me, more than likely, that's where you're from. Okay? It's coming back. All of this is about to be rectified. All of this is about to be shown. All the truths are about to be known. This is why the government is doing everything it can to keep us as separate from each other, to keep us as ignorant as possible. Understand why. If the biggest fear of the government is that a part of the population remembers who they are and decides not to play the game anymore. That is what is about to happen. This awakening that they want to stop is just that. They want to stop people from waking up and realizing what they have been sold into. Because all we have to do to break this cycle is to stand up. And they know this. And that's why they have their knee on our neck to try to keep us from standing up and from standing together. All right? So, is BRICS a good thing? That was the question. I took a long time to answer that question. Is BRICS a good thing? That depends on who you are. If you're a European or you're one of the wealthy, doesn't even matter if you're black or white. If you're part of that 1%, then BRICS is no good for you because BRICS is going to take away your wealth. BRICS is going to make it harder for you to keep a stranglehold on the everyday man. So, with that, I'm going to say it that way. It depends on who you are, whether BRICS is a good thing or not. Because if you're a corporation that works in money, then BRICS ain't no good for you. Because it's gonna make you poor. But if you're a poor person who wants to have some economic value, then BRICS is gonna be a great thing for you. Just understand, this is change. This is a huge change. This is a change that is not going to be stopped. And this is where the United States government and the European government is going to try to make people so afraid of financial ruin. Understand, understand, understand. Let me have a sip of my tea. I made myself a conglomeration this morning, y'all. I put blackberry, peach, lemon. I got like 5 tea bags in here. It smells good. It tastes good. Mmm. Ooh, I love the way tea makes me feel. All right. My next question is a personal question from Gretchen. Gretchen wants to know. Gretchen asks, is my boyfriend a closeted homosexual? Gretchen wants to know, is she being used by her boyfriend? First question, first part of the question. Universe, Creator, Spirit Guides. Tarot, please answer this question. Is Gretchen's boyfriend a closeted homosexual? First card. No, Gretchen. Tarot says that he is not. So here we go for the rest of your question. Is Gretchen being used? Yes, Gretchen, you are being used. Here is what Tarot has to say for you. First off, no. Your boyfriend is not in the closet. But here's the message that the universe has for you. The first one is haste. All right? This is for you. You need to make a move, Gretchen. You need to chart your own path. This is big changes, opportunities. Seize the moment. Jump in. Arrival, departure. Assertive, direct, honest, quick wit. Warns against impulsive or rash behavior. A strong, assertive, and decisive person. One who gets what he or she wants. The second card you get is generosity. This is gifts, generosity, charity, donations, money, community, assistance, support, employment, sharing, kindness, wealth, prosperity, power, authority, control, investors, giving and receiving, gratitude, being valued, and being well paid. These first 2 cards, Gretchen, are begging you. Number 1, value yourself. Number 2, please get out of a situation to where you are doing all the giving. Okay? You are the one who is holding this whole relationship together. I I am sorry. Your boyfriend is using you. He's using you. He brings nothing to the table and he helps you with nothing. But he asks you for everything. But when you ask him for anything, he turns around and tells you how much you owe him. Please, the universe is asking you to put value in yourself, to look at the choices that you are making. If you are with this person because you think that this, I'm just going to say it, this person is not bringing anything to the table. They are not even bringing emotions for you to the table. You are a doormat for this person. They are taking your kindness and using it against you so that they don't have to do anything. This is a person who will get anything from anyone as long as he doesn't have to work for it or pay for it. Value yourself, Gretchen. Look in the mirror and see that you are worthy of love, that there is something better for you. The last card you get is transition. This card is the moving on card. This card is urging you. Pack your bag. Step out and do it on your own. You can do bad by yourself. You don't have to have a partner to have struggles with. Cut dead weight. Walk away from somebody who is not giving you what you deserve in a relationship. Value yourself, Gretchen. This card says calmer waters, healing, progress, moving on, moving forward, things calming down, calm after a storm, overcoming hardship, relief, stability, escaping, running away, journeys, traveling overseas, going on holiday, or feeling defeated. Let go. Let go. The best thing that you can do for yourself at this time, Gretchen, is to put yourself first. Cut dead weight. If he is not bringing happiness into your life, why are you holding on to him? My next question is from Stephanie P. Stephanie wants to know, what is 45's mental state? He seems to be in decline, saying that he beat Obama and Biden would start World War II. Will they stop 45 from doing interviews? Stephanie, great question. First of all, we all know Donnie is in such a state of turmoil. Understand, Donald J. Trump has never been here before. He has never been where so many fingers are pointing at him and expecting him to answer for what he did. This man has never had to answer for, truthfully, for anything, any time in his whole life. And now, after he has had the highest office, he's he's being treated like the criminal that he is. And this is a good thing, y'all. This is very good. Don't worry. Don't worry about Donnie's decline. This is his karma. Remember a couple of weeks ago, y'all asked, why is it that some people, have horrible lives and some people are rich and they have everything, and does karma come after them? I want to tell y'all, yes, karma comes after rich people. Karma comes after rich people. I think it comes after rich people more than it comes after the poor people. The thing is, you may not see it because you're only seeing the outside. You're seeing the Bentleys or the big house. You're seeing the fabulous vacation or just having money to do with whatever you want, whenever you want to do it. Understand, What Donnie is going through right now, what old Donnie boy is going through right now, we are seeing his karma. We are seeing him in his own personal hell. We are hearing what's going on in his mind. So he is being tortured daily by his own waking thoughts, by just the unknown. What's going to happen today? And this is where I'm going to tell y'all again. Take a step back. Do not concern yourself so much about somebody else's demise. Worry about yourself. Work on making your reality the best it can be. Slay your own monsters. Clean up your own backyard. Let karma handle these rich muckety mucks. Even though it looks like they have everything going on, guys, they are suffering in their own hells more than we could ever imagine. And just take heart in that. No, we may not get to see it. But yes, just listening to old Donnie Boy trip over his tongue, we know that it is in fact happening. All right? So, Donnie's mental state, he seems to be in decline. Will his party tell old Donnie Boy to shut up and sit down? Will they tell him to stop talking because he's hurting the party? Oh, you're upside down. Here we go. Oh, we got a spy in the camp. There is going to be more information coming out about what is happening in Donnie's world. Donnie is grasping at straws. This is a man who is feeling defeated. He doesn't know what's coming next. He doesn't know. Again, this is unfamiliar territory for him. He's never been here before. He's never had to answer for himself. This is Donnie's mental state. Battled, beleaguered, tired, unsure, flailing. And you will see much, much more of this. Donnie is circling the drain. Guys, I said in 24 I saw him a catastrophic illness with him. But guys, I feel like Donnie's heart is not doing well. All this stress is taking its toll on his body. He is aging daily, 10 years daily. He is aging intrinsically. Okay? No, they're not going to shut him up. They're not going to sit him down. They're not going to stop him from talking because they know that he won't. But Donnie is not doing good, y'all. All right. My next question is from Sharon. This is a personal question. Sharon asks, on 9/14 at 8:30 p.m. on my Ring camera, I saw a man standing in front of my house. At first, I thought it was a dog, but when he walked off, I noticed all these orbs fly up in front of my door. Was this man a was this a man or a ghost? And are there any messages, universe creator, spirit guides, tarot? Please answer this question for Sharon. Was the entity that she saw on her Ring camera, was that a man? Yes or no? Oh, we got a maybe. Clarify, was that a man? No, that was not a man. Okay, second part of the question for Sharon. Okay, she said, was that a man or a ghost, and are there any messages? So I'm going to read you all three of these cards. Sharon. The first card you got is decision. You have a decision to make. All right, here's your message. You have a choice that you are being plagued with making. Stalemate, truce, sitting on the fence, crossroads, difficult decisions, painful choices, stressful decisions, opposition, facing your fears, being torn between two relationships, and divided loyalty. I'm being told to tell you, don't give up on yourself, Sharon. Don't give up on yourself. Give yourself a second chance. Make that phone call. Call him back. Set up a second date. And this time, before you leave the house, you look in your mirror and you tell yourself how beautiful, radiant, and intelligent you are. And then exhale and allow yourself to enjoy yourself. The second card you get is the Tower, okay? And this was the no, saying that the man was not a man, that was an entity, okay? Here you go. This has a message. I surrender to the storm. The card, the Tower, is chaos, destruction, sudden upheaval, trauma, unexpected change, disaster, loss, tragedy, revelations, confusion, pain, divorce, abuse, violence, bankruptcy, and natural disasters. So, just be aware of what's going on. Do not be afraid, Sharon, at this time. I believe this is more to do with sudden upheaval. Something is about to change. I mean, you're not quite prepared for it. But don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Remember, the universe is on your side. Your last card, you get the Fool. And this is a great outcome for you. This says, it is time to embark on a brand new beginning. Everything is about to start working out for you. This is innocence, freedom, originality, adventure, travel, foolishness, carelessness, idealism, youth, spontaneity, lack of commitment, and new beginnings. The new beginnings is what this is all about, sharing. Everything that happened to you about the ring camera and everything is to prepare you for the newness of what is about to arrive. All the chaos and upheaval, everything being torn down so that you can build upon that. Be prepared. Be ready. Be ready for your dreams to come true. Be ready to say yes and be ready to enjoy yourself. And stop looking so critically at yourself. You are beautiful. You need to tell yourself that you are beautiful. Because once you realize that you are, so many doors are going to open. Stop shorting yourself. There you go. All right. Next question. Do any of the Tuskegee Airmen have any messages for us for right now, or do they want to talk about any of their challenges? Universe, Creator, Spirit Guides, any of the Tuskegee Airmen that wish to come through, please tell us. Are there any messages for us in these times, or if there's anything that you would like to tell us about where you are or were? Here we go. All right, we get the World. This has a message. What I've been working for is already done. The card is the World. This card says success, achievement, accomplishment, travel, completion, fulfillment, a sense of belonging and wholeness. I think what this is saying, I think this is saying, I'm feeling that we are being told to believe in ourselves, to stand in our truth in the right now, to stop searching, to stop looking outside of ourselves for that which is already within us, to ask questions about everything that is important to us, and to not go along to get along. That is the biggest thing. Do not do anything that is against your own self. Do not let anybody push you into doing or saying anything that is not you. The time is to stand in our power, to know who you are. It is about every one of us standing in our own light, standing in our own truth. The second card we get is the High Priestess. This has a message as well. My inner knowledge is my best guide in all. This says mystery, intuition, inner knowing, self trust, spiritual insight, emotional stability, divination, esoteric wisdom, knowledge, things yet to be revealed, spirit guides, discovering your truth. Exactly what I just said. And the last card we get is the Chariot. This is moving forward. Again, another message. Do not stagnate. Keep putting one foot in front of the other. Do not let yourself get so entangled with the day to day that you forget to be creative. Do not let yourself forget that you are a creator. And what we are supposed to be doing right now is create our future, not to be standing here allowing other people to decide what is going to happen to us. Use your intuition, use your gifts to prepare your table. That is the message. Use the gifts that you have been given. Stand in your truth and prepare a table for yourself. Prepare a feast, a bounty for you. Prepare your household, your future, where you want to be. Believe it, feel it, speak it into existence. There you go, Sharon. All right. My next question is from Spirits Beyond the Stars. Spirit says the Oklahoma governor wants to outlaw gas vehicles. What is the plan? What is the plan on the Oklahoma governor wanting to outlaw gas vehicles? Spirits Beyond the Stars, the first thing I want to tell you, this is a way to make everybody panic. Okay, when these people say these grandiose things like this, they want to do that to cause an emotional response towards people. Understand, all of your city vehicles are gas operated. The snow plows are gas operated. The street sweeping trucks are gas operated. All of the police cars are gas operated. If the governor of Oklahoma wanted to outlaw gas vehicles, then nothing in Oklahoma would work. This is a way to keep everybody off guard, to keep everybody afraid. They are going to push about these electronic vehicles. They're going to make a push for it. But understand, the gas and oil company don't make no money off of electric vehicles. Gas ain't going nowhere. If anything, if they start pushing for electric vehicles to be the primary thing, watch gas prices suddenly fall. Don't worry about this, spirits. This is to keep people upset. Yes, they are going to say this, but they don't have any plans on actually doing it. Number one, there's you can't even there's not enough places to even re-energize the electric vehicles that we have on the road now. People can't travel across the United States freely because if you have an electric vehicle, you have to route your trip to where there are places where you can refuel or re-energize your vehicle. So this is all scare tactics right now, spirits beyond the stars. Again, don't put your energy into that. This is them trying to give you something to be afraid about, to give you something to panic and worry about, to make you worried that there's not enough money for everybody to have an electric car, that the poor people won't be able to afford it. They want that worry on your mind. Okay, that's what he's doing. Spirit's second question is a personal question. Spirit's met a man, a man younger than she is, who wants to date her. And Spirits would like to know, is this man, is it okay, is it safe for her to date or see this man? Here we go, Spirits. Here you go. 3 cards. Yes. Yes. The first card is yes. Yes, it is okay for you to see this man. I drew 3 cards on you, so we'll read all 3 of them. Look at this. The first card it gave you: new beginnings, new relationships, new romance, love, happiness, joy, conception, fertility, pregnancy, celebrations, and socializing. Go ahead there, Spirit. Go on and get you some of that. All right, the second card you get is curiosity. This is delayed news, patience needed, ideas, inspiration, planning, vigilance, protected, guarded, fairness, one who is calculating and unconcerned about the feelings of others, communicators, scientists, mathematicians, aviators, or travelers. And the last card you get is prosperity, a financial new beginning, new financial opportunities, new job, new business, investments, new savings, prosperity, security, stability, abundance, and manifestation. So, Spirits Beyond the Stars, congratulations. Jump on that. It is a-okay for you to date that young man. Enjoy yourself and enjoy the bounty that comes from it. Okay, Spirits has another question. She says, in the past, there was an 8 or 9 year old ghost child that lived in her house. Every night, it would exit her son's room and go into the bathroom. Spirits would like to know what happened to the boy ghost that kept him bound to the house. What happened to this child? What happened to the ghost child that Spirits saw walking from her son's room into the bathroom every night? What happened? What happened to this child? Spirits Beyond the Stars. I I know you kind of feel like this child met like he was a beaten child or something. And yes, his parents may have been strict and he may have been physically punished, but I don't believe that that is what caused this child to die. I feel like this child suffered from some type of disease, like polio or something like that. That is some type of like fever, febrile. He had some type of illness that took his life. Um, that's what happened to the child. The child, he was not killed by his parents, even though he was spanked. He had a harsh upbringing, but his parents did. His parents did actually care about him. But what happened to the child who manifests as a ghost in your house? Spirits, I feel that this child's life was lost due to an illness that he suffered, some type of catastrophic illness. And polio was the first thing that came, but it's a fever. He died of a fever. All right. Last question, y'all. My last question is from Eleva G. Eleva has a personal question, and she says, lately, I have been feeling dizzy. Is this because of the earth changes? Universe creator, spirit guides, please answer this question for Eleva. Is Aleva's dizziness due to the earth changes? And do you have a message for Eleva? Here we go. Yes, Eleva, the reason that you are feeling dizzy is because of the changes that are going on in the universe right now. But listen to these cards. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. The universe is asking you, number one, again, stand in your truth. You get the first card you get is the King of Swords. Structure, routine, intelligent, rational, logical, power, authority, strength, manners, conversation, discerning, detached, head over heart, an unemotional, analytical man of authority who makes balanced judgments and gives excellent advice. So, the second card you get is budgeting. Now, okay, here it is. Here's your message, Eleva. Budgeting is your message. Keep your eye on your bottom line, okay? So this is holding on to people, possessions, issues, deep-seated past issues, hoarding, stinginess, control, possessiveness, financial stability, financial security, saving for big purchases or retirement, greed, materialism, and wealth. So keep an eye on your bottom line. Eleva, something about your money is on your mind. Don't worry. Everything is going to work out for you. Just don't be frivolous right now. And the last card you get is the Hermit. And this one has a message that says, I honor my spiritual self. Pardon me. This is soul searching, spiritual enlightenment, soul searching, self reflection, introspection, contemplation, inner guidance, and solitude. So, if you are solitary, if you are kind of going through this by yourself, it's okay. This is where you're going to find answers and a lot of strength. Meditate. Sit in silence and ask the questions of the universe that you want answered, Aleva. A lot of things are being kicked up inside of you because you need to you need to heal your familial karma. You need to deal with the things that need to be dealt with. You need to do this in meditation and you need to do this in silence. Again, your awakening is in full blossom. Trust yourself. Believe in yourself. Trust your gut and listen. Be still. Let go of things that don't serve you and be open to receiving. Everything's going to work out. Just keep your eye on your bottom line. Don't be frivolous. Everything's going to work out and something good is coming to you. All right, y'all. That has been my reading for for today, the 20th of September, this Wednesday. All right. So, again, if you have any questions, personal, political, whatever, feel free to drop them in the space below this video. All right, let's go ahead and get the weather for the rest of this week. Okay. All right. Woo! Oh, I feel something sketchy coming on. All right, we've got movement in the ocean. We've got movement in the ocean. Okay, okay, there's two hurricanes that we need to be watching. One that's coming up the East Coast and one that is going to come across into the Gulf of Mexico. Keep your eye on both of those. Both of those um, are going to impact the land. The one in the Gulf is going to be a direct hit. The one coming up the coast, I want to say, is going to be a more glancing blow, but it is carrying a lot of water and wind. And we've got another storm front coming across the United States. These are going to cause opposing wind shears. So you've got wind that's going backwards and wind that's going forwards. This is going to be a bang. So expect there to be some severe wind weather that is going to, and I want to say it's going to kind of creep in across the East Coast. I'm seeing Georgia, but this is kind of clawing up in a weird way, Mississippi, going inland, maybe even all the way up to Ohio. Okay, so be aware of these weird wind shifts, and this is the wind coming from the hurricane and winds that are coming from the storms that are on land. These are going to collide and they are going to cause a weather system this week and going into the weekend. Stay prepared. Stay on your game. Don't be scared of nothing. Just stay prepared. Again, this week we are in the midst of a solar storm. Y'all, this is what you really need to be mindful of. Your GPS systems may just randomly go out. Electronic stuff just may not work right. Prepare yourself for this. There could be a blackout or brownout in areas because of the inundation of energy that is coming from the sun. And also, again, if you are in the in the north, get outside at night and look at them. You may see all kinds of aerial phenomena. You may see all kinds of beautiful lights in the sky coming from what's happening on the sun. All right? All right. So get out there and enjoy the northern lights. But be aware that the solar storms can and will wreak havoc on a lot of devices. Okay, so just be aware of that. Give yourself extra time if you have to travel this week. Just give yourself a little more time so you can get there. Leave earlier, drive slower. Okay, be mindful. This is a time where accidents can happen. Slow down. Watch where you're stepping. Okay? I'm feeling twisted ankles, maybe even some broken ankles. Be mindful of that. Also, illness. We are in heart attack and stroke weather again. So, this is a time to where there could be sudden death. All right? Be mindful of it. All right. I love you. I love you. And if you're still here, go ahead and shake off all that negative energy and let's prepare ourselves for the Reiki prayer. Inhale and exhale. Let go of all that does not serve you. Let go of all that is not yours to carry. Here we go, guys. Set your intention for this day. My intention is to be good to me, to listen to me, and to love on me. All right, here we go, y'all. Just for today, I let go of anger. I let go of worry. I am grateful. I work on myself, and I am kind to all living things. Namaste, y'all. I love you. I love you. I love you. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Bye bye.